Good morning, all. Suburban Sentinel here, coming to you once again from deep inside the Arabian Peninsula. This is an update on a couple of videos I made regarding civil asset forfeiture law. Now, if you have not seen those videos and are not familiar with the concept of civil asset forfeiture, that is a process, or actually a series of processes, in which federal, state, and or local authorities can come in and steal your stuff. That is, they take your money or other property with no warrant, no notice, no opportunity to be heard. And I will leave the links to those videos if you would like some more information. Well, it's very rare that I get to report good news on this channel. But recently, the Justice Department, whom I have absolutely no love for, has changed the federal policy regarding civil asset forfeiture. The federal policy, which at least in theory went into effect immediately, states that the U.S. government will no longer quote-unquote adopt state and local civil asset forfeiture seizures. In the past, state and local governments have worked hand in hand with the federal government in order to take people's property. Now, in many states, the majority of states in fact, civil asset forfeiture laws are much tougher than the federal government's. So as an end run around very strict state laws, state and local police would have these joint ventures, so to speak, with the federal government, where the federal government would adopt the seizure and the state and or local government would still keep the lion's share of the money generated. Well, as of today, or as of a couple of weeks ago, I believe, the federal government will no longer adopt state and local government asset seizures, and this is a good thing. The result of this policy change is that there will be many fewer asset seizures by federal, state, and or local authorities. Now, this does not mean that the problem is entirely fixed. It certainly is a step in the right direction, but civil asset forfeitures will still exist at all government levels. There are certain policy exceptions that are written into the new regulations, the first of which is that the federal government will continue to participate in asset seizures and cooperate with state and local authorities when there is a joint investigation. Not an investigation that's adopted, but one that starts off as a joint investigation with state and local police. In addition, the federal government will continue to seize illegal, or what they deem to be illegal, firearms and explosives. And there's some other exceptions in there with respect to pornography. So as a prudent and concerned citizen, how should this new Justice Department policy affect the way you operate? Well, personally, it will have no effect on the way I do things. I'm still concerned about civil asset forfeiture. Now, don't get me wrong, I believe the policy change is a really good thing and a fairly significant step in the right direction towards righting this decades-old wrong. My personal belief is that this new policy reduces the risk of an honest citizen having their property wrongfully taken, but it will not change the way I do business. That concludes my little update on the issue of civil asset forfeiture. Thanks for watching. This is the Suburban Sentinel. Please thumbs up and subscribe if you like what you see. Questions, enlightening comments, and differing opinions are always welcome. Be safe, everybody.